everyone, it's me, James Kyle. So today, I'm going to teach you how to use arrays in Autocad and when to use them. So I hope you learn from me and enjoy. So before we start making the figure, let's make sure that the settings in our AutoCAD are set. So let's go here at the bottom right part of the AutoCAD. So there, click on that, the three lines there. So make sure that all the settings there are checked in order for it not to make any problem down the line. So after that, you're good to go. So in the figure, the first thing we need to make is the grid. So in order to do that, it's either you press the line command here at the top, like that, or you can type in the shortcut command for line letter L, then space, then click. So in this figure, it's up to you what offset distance you want for every line. So in this case, let's use offset distance for every line 10. So there are 10 boxes, so 10 times 10, 100. So the length of this line is 100. So again, the horizontal line, since it's square, so also it's 100. Like that. So you can stop there because we can array these two lines in order for the grid to be made. So first, let's array this line. Like type in negative. So before we proceed, let's differentiate first. What's the difference between AR and negative AR? Again, they are all arrays, but they have their differences. So if you use the AR without the negative sign, what it will do is after you array the figure or the line, it will become one entity. So if you want to edit on the one part or one line only, you can't do that because they are one entity. So we use the negative AR because maybe you want to edit only one line, so you can do that. So again, highlight this line, then type in negative AR, then it will ask what type of array. So use rectangular. The number of rows, since it's vertical, there are only one row, and columns, since there are 11 vertical lines, so 11. Then offset distance, we already set the offset distance earlier, or the distance between the lines, 10. So we have our vertical lines now. So the next is the horizontal lines. So next, let's highlight this, then type in negative AR, like that. Then type of array, rectangular. Then in this case, since it is horizontal, so the number of rows is 11, and the number of column is only 1. Then the distance between the rows is 10, like that. So we have our grid now. So the next thing we make is the circle. So it's either you press the circle command here at the top, then like that, or you can type in the shortcut command for circle. Type in letter C, then space. So then locate the center, that. So since the circle occupies 10 boxes, so the diameter of the circle is 100, so the radius is 50. So the second circle, so if you want to use the previous command you use, it's okay if you don't type the shortcut command. The only thing that you want is just press the space bar, because if you press the space bar, what it will do is it will automatically activate the previous command that you used. So in this case, the circle, like that. So the diameter of the circle is 80 because it occupies 8 boxes, so the radius is 40, like that. So before we create the inner star, so let's trim first the lines between these two circles. So what you will do is you can highlight the two circles, then type TR, shortcut for trim. Then you can manually trim those lines there between the circles, or you can click the fence. Then what it will do is it will automatically delete or trim the lines between the circle. like that. And you're done. So now we can proceed in making the star. So in making the star, the first thing you do is type in letter L for the line, then you go there, then there, and that. So you have that diamond there. So after making that diamond, we can array it so that it will become a star. So first, let us join the lines. Then type in letter J. Then you can array this in order for it to become a circle. So highlight the diamond, then type in negative AR. So now it's not rectangular anymore because we want to rotate that diamond. We want a copy and we want to rotate that diamond. It's not rectangular, so we can use polar. So it will ask to specify the center point. So the center point is there. So number of items, since there are in the figure there are 3 diamonds, so let's type in 3. And if we want to rotate it all the way around, so we want 360, we type 360. Then it will ask if you want to rotate the arrayed object, so type in letter Y for yes. So like that. So the next thing we do, in order for us not to be confused because of many lines, we can slowly trim the lines that are not needed. We click on the diamonds, we highlight the diamonds like that, then type in TR, then click fence. So we can slowly trim these lines that are not needed. Space, then again fence. Like that. That. So we're almost done. Fence. And you can delete these lines here. In order for you not to be confused, but if you want to directly finish the figure, it's up to you. But for the purpose of clearly seeing the process, we want to clean first the inner part of the star. So again, let's highlight this, then type TR, then we can slowly trim like that. So delete the excess lines. So the next thing we must do is, since it's already clean, so we can now proceed. The first thing we want to do is, let's create a line here. Then we can create only one line and we can array those lines again, that line again, in order to make the lines here and there. So let's type in letter L, then like that. So it's up to you if you want to manually create lines here and here, but for the purpose of array, let's use array. So type in negative AR, then since you want to rotate it, you use polar, then click on the base point there. The number of items 3 and 360. We want to rotate it, so yes. So we have now the lines there. So the next thing is we want to make the lines here. So we can only, it's up to you if you want to create only one line or manually make 3 lines. So let's try to array. So create line here and there, connect it, then click on the line, then type in negative AR again, polar again, and click on the center, that, and number of items, again 3 and 360. Yes, so that's it. That's our figure. Easy, right? So again, there are many ways in making this figure. So this is my way of making the figure. So if you think that my way is easy, then you can use that. Or if you have another way, it's up to you. And that's it. Thank you. That's all for today. See you on my next video tutorial.